here's what God said. If I be for you,
Amen.
who can be against you? Now the thing of it is the world come against me. The report that they give me from the hospital and all, you see, I didn't even like it when they said it. It didn't even sound right. And so I didn't speak out and say this, but I thought this. This is your report.
All right.
But I'm going to believe his report.
Believe, amen.
So I was sitting at the breakfast table, and I always spend about a half hour before I get anything, you know. Go to the Lord, talk to Him, get things kind of settled for the day, you know. And I said, well, Lord, I said, I kind of feel like that you're putting me in a kind of a rest zone here for just a little while. Getting me rested up here. But I said, now the thing of it is, Satan better look out when I break out, because I'm coming out. And the thing of it is just like this. We're in the end time. And Satan's trying to block everything that you try to do.
Sure.
But I'm here to tell you one thing. He would not have said, greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world, if he didn't have the power to back it up. Satan thought he had me on a downhill drag. He said, boy, said, you're not going to make it. I said, what do you mean make it? I said, Satan, I said, there's one thing about it. It doesn't really make any difference which way it goes, whichever way the Lord chooses, I'm still a winner. You're still a loser.
All right.
He didn't like that. He didn't like that point.
The truth out.
You know, all in all, when the Lord said to stand, in Ephesians, like He said, when you've done all to stand, stand. And what He meant was this. You've done all that you can do. Now you stand. Watch the glory of God.
All right.
Watch me now. Watch me. See? And I've done this several times because I've been up against that wall a lot of times. And a lot of it was my doings too. And but the Lord took care of it. He straightened things out. And He said, now I've got a work for you to do. I said, well, I'm ready. I said, I've always been ready to do the work. And He said, all right. He says, I'm going to heal you. You take care of it. You trust in me. Walk in the light as you have it. And He said, do what you can do and leave the rest up to me.
All right.
So I'm going to pass that part on to the rest of us.
That's good.
See? Do all that you can do. And when you've done all that you can do, just stand.
Stand.
Yeah, come on.
And let the Lord take over.
Glory to God. Amen.
Let the Lord take over.
Hallelujah. He can do it.
We got a sister.
He's well able.
I'll tell you what, we got a sister that just come out of the hospital today.
Yes, sir.
Junebug.
Yeah.
I've been over, I don't know, I guess about 3-4 times. I went over today, they just let her out before I got there. But I talked to her on the phone. Her spirits is high.
Yeah.
And she's looking forward to getting back into church. And she said she wasn't going to make it tonight. And I said, well, I can understand that, you know. When you get out of the hospital, you don't just take off like a racehorse, you know.
That's right.
You know, you got to eat a little bit of oats and get built up, you know what I mean? Before you're going to do that. And so she said, well, what she's going to do, she said she's going to be in church Sunday.
She'll be on the job.
She'll be in church on Sunday.
That's her heart.
And you know what? If we would just have the attitude, you know,
She's amazing.
toward God.
She's amazing.
Say, Lord, you said it. I believe it. I'm going with it. You see, that's where it's all at.
Settles it.
It's not only saying that I know the Word is the truth, but really applying your faith to it and seeing the results of it out.
Amen.
This is where it's at. And God, I'll tell you right now, He told me in the end time, it's been about 30 years ago, He said, in the end time, I'm going to raise up ministers that will preach the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Hallelujah.
In the past, You know, there was two gospels, man's gospel and Jesus' gospel. Man's gospel got up here and said whatever, whatever blessed you in a way that tickled your ears or what you wanted to hear. May not be what God wanted, you see. But if you get up here, and I've had it done to me one time where I was talking, and going on, and we got through and we started out the door, and the fellow stopped me and said, Brother Robbins? I said, yes. He said, you stepped all over my toes. I said, I didn't step on your toes. I wasn't even aiming at your toes. I was aiming at your heart. Hallelujah. Sometimes the Word of God will really take you down.
Oh, it'll find you.
I'm telling you, if you don't line up with it, and go with it, there's going to be a sorrowful path ahead of you. I'll tell you that right off. I know. I've been there. I learned the hard way. I kind of thought maybe I might have been some relation to Paul. You know how Paul went through.
He's got a lot of relation.
But I'll tell you what. Regardless of everything, I'm going to leave one thing here with you on this. Don't let anything come between you and the Lord.
All right.
That's the main thing right there.
Anything now coming between you and the Lord will stop favor from God. It'll do it. It'll do it. Because you're not walking close enough. You see, that's the problem today is people think that they're walking all right. I've got enough of the Word. I've been in it long enough. They sit back and just rear back and they're in a comfort zone. And when the preacher gets up here and preaches, they don't realize one thing. Whoever's speaking, God is speaking through them. Amen. And whenever you say something about a man of God, you're saying it against God. That's right. Now, if you do that, you better be prepared to pay the consequences that will follow. And I'll guarantee you, there'll be consequences that follow. I've seen it done. You don't do that. You love your brothers, your sisters. You raise up the pastor, his family, and help everybody that you can, encourage, build up, lift up, do whatever you can to keep the body of Christ together and going in the same direction.
Yes, indeed, brother.
Well, that's enough of that.
Gone. He's gone. I think he's gone.
What, you want to go?
He's gone.
Gone?
You gone?
Gone. Well, one of these days we're all going to be gone. Yeah. Mary came on to my